Zane Clodfelter with Otters TV, here with a familiar face at the ballpark for what, close to 2 decades, Brandon Taylor. He's the scoreboard operator, so if you come to the ballpark, chances are you're going to be relying on Brandon's duty to know, 1, what the time and situation of the score is, and then 2, how the game's progressing. Brandon, how many years have you been here?
This is my 19th year, Zane.
Okay, so how did you get hired here and how did it all begin?
Okay, I owe a lot of thanks to the Miller family. Pam and Jim Miller, former general manager of the Evansville Otters, hired me in 2000, and second summer right out of high school, and that's how I got started.
Okay, and Brandon, I'm jealous. You know, I have a championship ring, but Brandon has 2 of them, and actually you wore your 2016 ring right here, if we can get a zoom in on that. So you've been here for 19 years. Do you have a memory that really just sticks out for you?
Yes, I have a couple. You know, I've been fortunate enough to be around for 2 Frontier League championships in 2006 and 2016, but I'd say my most fond memory was the 2016 Frontier League championship, being able to witness it Game 5 here at Bossy Field, and especially the fact that I was being able to witness all 5 games of that championship series, and to have it clinched here with Hunter Ackerman's 1-0 shutout, and I also believe it was a 1-hitter back on that night, and it was just a special evening for everybody here at Bosse Field.
See, Brandon and I in the press box, we sit next to each other. So my first game here in 2011, I was just a fill-in at the time against Southern Illinois. I remember it quite well. That's probably my favorite memory. It was a Saturday night game against Southern Illinois. Over 4,000 people were at the ballpark. I had the honor of sitting next to you, and then I believe Kevin Cope was sitting on the other side of me, if you remember that. Wasn't that a fun press box crew back then?
Yes, that was a wonderful press box crew.
Yeah, we had Mike Radomski, Bill McCune. Bill McCune's still with us, of course, but Mike Radomski was so amazing, Kevin Cope. But you and I, the last 8 years, we've kind of been holding down the fort upstairs, haven't we?
Yes, and it's been a joy to be a part of this organization, as well as to work with you, Zane, and also you, Preston.
Yeah, Preston's recording. Preston's doing a fantastic job in the communications department as well. One thing that always I get a kick out of Brandon is there's a golden rule in press box culture where there's no cheering in the press box, and you should see this guy upstairs when either the Otters are rallying or they take the lead. It takes every ounce of energy in his body not to cheer, so he doesn't break that press box code, right?
Right. Well, I have a passion for not only baseball in general, but for being with the Otters for 19 years. I have a passion for the Otters, so I want to see them do well, and you know, I'm always cheering for them, whether they're having whether it's a good day or a bad day. I'm always trying to do my best and cheer for them, and hoping we pull it out at the end of the night.
Yeah, no, and it's very cool. You mentioned how you saw all 5 games of the 2016 Frontier League Championship Series. I did the home games, of course, public address, but then I did the 2 road games on radio, and it was great seeing you there, seeing some of your buddies. And then if you go to any other regional Frontier League team like Southern Illinois or Florence, chances are you'll probably see Brandon there, and that shows you how dedicated you really are.
Yes, over the years I've been able to see. I've been to, obviously, River City to see River City's ballpark, and also to visit Southern Illinois, their ballpark over the years. But I would have to say Bossy Field is the best ballpark in the league. We're very fortunate to have Bossy Field and the history that goes along with Bossy Field. Very fortunate to be able to work at Bossy Field with the Otters.
But you know, as Bill McCune says, you know the one thing that Bossy Field still doesn't have all these years later? An elevator. No, because Brandon gets an entourage when he goes up to the press box. You get a whole caravan that carry you up there. So would you rather have an elevator, or do you like just the first-class treatment of just being brought up that way?
Well, I have to give a lot of credit to the Otters organization and all the help they've given me over the years. because I've had some fine interns to be able to help me up and down the stairs for every game over these 19 years, and you know, it would have been nice to have an elevator, but I tell you what, this is I can't ask for anything more from the Otters. They've been very accommodating, and for that I will be forever grateful.
Yeah. Hey, the most impressive thing, real quick, was Charles Riffert, who used to be our official scorer. I think he also used to be an intern as well. Charles Riffert would just pick you up and carry you on the shoulder. That was mightily impressive. Now it takes like 2 or 3 people.
Yes.
Charles Riffert did it by himself.
He was a wonderful. He did it almost every game. When he was here, working in the press box with us, and he made sure, as well as everybody else, they always make sure that I get up to the press box whenever I get here to make sure I'm up there on time, and can't ask for anything more.
Well, Brandon, I'm looking forward to watching Otters baseball with you at Bosse Field for the rest of the season and hopefully beyond. So it's been great chatting with you. Thanks for joining me on Otters TV.
Thanks for having me on Otters TV, Zane, and let's go Otters.
Yeah. He's Brandon Taylor. I'm Zane Clodfelter. This has been Otters TV.